All right, guys, since Winter Jam, I've been to 2 separate drift events. This video, I'm going to try to combine both of them together because it is literally just maximum seat time. Not a lot of behind-the-scenes footage, which is fine with me. But for you guys, I just want to get all the action in one video because I feel like I grew as a driver. And it's pretty cool to see my progression throughout the events and even just separate runs.
I see your
Big difference when I drove it in the rain for the first time to now. Driving in the dry weather was completely different. You can see I was kind of struggling with knowing what gear to put it in, but I was hyped all around. Definitely felt good, but on this one, I decided to grab third, and the run felt way better, way smoother too. I was definitely liking how the car was feeling, but I just needed to be more aggressive with my driving style, so the rest of the day I just wanted to focus on that. So the morning felt pretty good. I got a bunch of good runs in. Really just about seat time for me. But I want to show you guys this next clip because it's kind of funny. My buddy Jake from last video was recording me and then my friend Scott too in his blue Mustang. By the afternoon, I was getting pretty comfortable knowing what the car could and couldn't do with the dry weather. With every run, I felt like I was getting a bit more aggressive. That first event was really just repetition, figuring out the car, seeing what it could and couldn't do. This second event that we're getting into was really freaking cool. At the end of the day, they let us on the road course for full track drift. All right, guys, now that I'm in the car, just letting it warm up a little bit. Got good oil pressure, and temp needs to be somewhere around like 150 to 180 before I really start getting on it. Obviously, it's pretty cold right now, but we're gonna try to head over to the tech line, get this thing teched so that we're all ready to go. All right, so we just got this thing teched, S for singles, because I do not want to tandem yet, but later we're going to be able to do the full track. Holy red line.
Now in my younger days I used to sport a shag. When I went to school I carried lunch in a bag with an apple for my teacher, cause I knew I'd get a kiss. Always got mad when the class was dismissed, but when it was a session I always had a question. I would raise my hand to make a snack of my chest and help me with my problem. It was never much, just a chick was smelling shit. I tried to sneak a touch. Oh wow, I wish I could hold her hand and give her a hug. She was married to the man, he was a mug. He was lean, but the thing he picked her up from school. I was on her shock kissing.
So obviously I was feeling a bit more comfortable. I was going pretty freaking hard this event, pushing myself just to get uncomfortable behind the wheel. I think that was my most aggressive run in the morning. It definitely felt good to be able to toss the car around aggressively with proximity to clipping points and the wall and not, hitting it, first of all. And the only reason I'm putting this clip in here is just for you guys to listen to this thing when I shift into third and I get close to the wall. I also just wanted to get in the passenger seat of Jake's car to see what it's like during tandem and get comfortable with it.
What are we doing today?
I don't know, man. Where are we at? What are we doing?
This is pretty rad to see track cars
Yep.
and drift cars on a grid together, to be honest.
It's pretty incredible, man. So first time doing this where we're doing a drift session at a track day at Sonoma. We've never done this before. We've talked about it for years and years and years. And with like-minded folk from Chart 8, we've made it a reality. So we are doing the last session of the day with drifting. And if it goes well, we'll be able to do it more in the future. But let's see how this goes. So everyone is extensively warned to be on the best behavior.
I eventually ran out of tire and fuel, but it was perfect because my buddy Jake needed to ride back up to his shop. So I thought, what better vehicle to use than the fire truck? This is the most fun I've had in drifting to date, and I can't thank everyone enough that's been pushing me to my driving potential. I think the best is yet to come.